My dad was a tree surgeon, a working guy, you know, and that's what I used to do for work myself because, you know, on the weekends, me and my brothers were his helpers. First amateur fight was when I was 6 years old. My dad wanted me to be champion so bad that, you know, he started me boxing at a very young age, and I didn't like boxing at first. Boxing made my dad happy, okay? If I boxed, I didn't have to go to school, I didn't have to pass school, I didn't have a curfew. I could do whatever I wanted.
I think they all wanted to please Paul because he was a very powerful, insecure person. I think we all wanted to keep Paul happy because you never knew what he was going to be like when he walked through the door.
It was a tough way to grow up. He had a very mean side to him. My mother was abused, but when I boxed, it made him so happy. He lived through that. The most memorable fight that everyone remembers is when I fought on ESPN against Tommy Cordova. It was Fight of the Year in 1983. It was just, you could have put that fight in the phone booth. We just killed each other.
What a fight in Vegas tonight.
My biggest bout, either when I fought Bobby Chacon when he was junior lightweight champion. I had him on the deck twice. A lot of people thought I won the fight, but, you know, I lost a split decision. I just wasn't at that caliber. I was just a little bit below it. Eddie Futch was my trainer for 10 years. Eddie took me aside one day and told me it was time.
And I thought he was getting his little too much, and I didn't want to see him hurt. So one day I called him to my room, my apartment, and I told him, Freddie, I said, in your best interest, I don't want you to fight anymore. I think it's the best thing for you to do is just to stop competitive boxing and come and work with me as my assistant. And I had to train each fighter. That didn't take those times.
I cried. It was hard to swallow. I said, no, you're wrong, Eddie. I said, I'm going to keep fighting.
And so Betty left. And in the ensuing year, he had 5 fights. Cost for him.
Roach is finished. It's all over. We might be seeing Freddie Roach in perhaps one of his last fights.
So, yeah, he realized that what I said was true. What came to me. And he wanted to work with me. I said, okay. I put it to work.
Eddie taught me well. I had my first champion when I was 27, and I thank Eddie for that.
Anytime you win a championship, it's unbelievable. Freddie has this calm about himself. He gets in there and he says a few things. Some young trainers could get anxious, you know, and you can detect that as a fighter. But he's not. He's very, very calm. He brings that quiet before the storm. You know, we were like brothers, you know. I love him.
That's my dog right there. I love Freddie. I respect Freddie 100%.
The number one trainer in boxing.
Freddie motivates me. I love having Freddie around. You know, when you want great people around you, you gotta do great things.
Freddie has common sense, and he adapts well. There you go. He adapts well to his fighter, and he goes with the flow. He's a survivor. That's one of the main ingredients in what makes Freddie a great trainer.
Boxing, I can say, it's been very good to me. I figure if I didn't have boxing, I would have been a tree surgeon like my father. Boxing's opened a lot of doors for me. I've seen the world. I've been to 16 different countries now. I've trained 16 world champions in my life. I'm 43 years old. I was put in the Hall of Fame last year. It's just unbelievable.